Hello, Shunation. It's been a little while since I've done this, so it still feels kind of awkward. But anyway, this episode 3, since I missed like 1 week of recording, I guess I'll just talk about the 2 weeks combined since they're practically the same, anyways. Anywho, the good, the bad, the buffalo for these 2 weeks. Okay, well, I have quite a few good things on my list today. So first of all, I got a new keyboard. Crank got it for me for my birthday. It's more of a late birthday present at this point, but nonetheless, I have it now, and it's wonderful. I don't know if I'll post the unboxing video, the really bad unboxing video I made of it before this episode, but at some point it will be out, or some sort of video where I just like type on it, Anywho, other than that, I also got a $10 Amazon gift card from one of my classes, like 2 weeks ago, because I had like won a game or something, so free money. And then I finally got around to optimizing my laptop, or at least somewhat optimizing it, because I still have more to do. It's just I finally did something, and now it's running like better than before. Like for example, in Minecraft, I used to get at most like 120 or 140 FPS, and that's after an hour playing. But now I average around like 100 to 300, so that's a huge upgrade, and you'll see it eventually in the abiYOU series. More on that later though. We had a lot of long weekends actually. Last week, which was like the weekend of the 17th, we had a long weekend, and right now we have a long weekend because a snowstorm just happened yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. So school is out for until like Wednesday, but I'm half sure they're gonna close again. So hopefully we get like a 5-day weekend. That would be amazing, and I would actually get around to uploading a bunch of stuff. But anyway, in my list of good things, I have Wednesday written down, but I don't really know what Wednesday is referring to. I don't know what happened Wednesday. I'll look into that later. But moving on, the bad. The bad. So I again don't really have much for this topic like every single week, but I had a bunch of tests apparently, and overall I've been waking up like pretty late. Like on the weekend, I have my alarm set for 5 a.m. because that's what I usually wake up to, like what time I wake up. But I've been so tired lately, especially like the semester ending, that I've just been sleeping in and have not been like my best. I've just been tired like all the time. I wake up and I'm like half asleep. I come home from school, I'm half asleep. I guess since the past few days, since it's been the weekend, I've actually been feeling more alive. But I've been sleeping for like 12 hours straight, almost 13. I don't know much of what's going on, but I'm gonna talk about that later. Now for the buffalo. This part, it could have gone into the bad, but I'm leaving it in the buffalo just so I have something to put in this category. But for the gameplay of like this entire series, since I'm doing Papa's Donateria currently, I tried recording it like a week ago so I could record the episode and everything. But when I went to like turn it off after about 30-40 minutes of playing, the entire recording was just black. Like I don't really know what happened, but none of it picked up. So just like it was 30 straight minutes of darkness. So only a couple days earlier, couple days ago, I recorded the recording that you're watching right now, which is also why there's like a few days missing from when we played, from like the last episode to this episode. But it's not that major, and it's just like whatever. And that's all for the good, the bad, and the buffalo. Now, something that happened actually yesterday. Yesterday I replaced the battery in my laptop because before my thing was on life support. I think I mentioned this before. No, I feel like I did, but I mentioned it somewhere. But my laptop is on life support, like was on life support. If I take out the charging cord, it will go black and it won't turn on at all until I put it back in. Like that's how bad the battery got. So I ordered one, and I finally replaced it yesterday, and it's working like it's supposed to, and it feels like amazing. Like, obviously, the battery life in general is not the best because I have a gaming laptop, and you know how those are. But I've been happy because of that, and I feel like replacing the battery in the laptop has also helped like helped me in a way, because before yesterday, which is when I did it, which was also the 25th of January, I said this, but I've been feeling so tired and so just out of the loop, because this Friday, the 23rd was the last day of the semester. So every single day I've been having major tests and have been trying to get my grades to stay as an A to keep my 4.0. And thank goodness that everything ended up working out. I have all A's in all my classes, so that means all my semester grades are gonna stay an A, and everything has just been working out. But nonetheless, I've still been feeling very tired and drowsy and just poop until I changed the battery, and then that just kind of started positive feelings, I guess, or just I finally got around to doing it, because the first time I noticed the battery was absolutely dead and demolished was late November, early December, when I went to clean my laptop fans for the very first time since I've gotten it, and that's when I realized oh, my laptop doesn't work when it's not connected to the charger, because this thing is always, 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 always charging. I almost never take it anywhere, maybe a few times, every couple of months. So I just never noticed it. But yeah. And this month, I've been kind of in a rush to get it replaced, because sometime in February, I have to go somewhere, and I'm pretty sure I have to bring a personal laptop to it. So I need to do that. And I've been thinking about bringing my own laptop to school instead of using the school Chromebooks. I'm not 100% sure if I will do it yet, just because of the battery life, and I don't want to put my laptop in danger. This thing is my life and soul, so I wouldn't want anything happening to it. But it does sound very nice, just being able to do whatever I want on the laptop, and maybe just getting more done in general. I'm not quite sure, but I'll try bringing it probably next week, because I really, really hope that I don't have to go to school this week because of the snow, and I will be updating on that next time I make a Shulife episode. But yeah. Something I think I forgot to mention in the bad was that, the abiYOU episodes have not been consistently going out. And right now, as I'm recording this, there's only one episode out. I was supposed to post episode 2 last week, I think. I just never did that. I think after this, I'll maybe work on it. I don't know. Because we have 4 or 5 episodes right now, and besides episode 1, none of them have been released. And you guys don't know how long they are right now. There's an episode where half of it is episode 3, I think, and the other half is episode 4, because we played for 4 hours that day, and there's no way I'm making a 4-hour episode. So do I really have to go and edit all of that? Just, yeah, but there's worse things in the world, and this is kind of what I signed up for, I suppose. It's not I completely dread editing it. It's just I'd rather do other stuff, other things at the moment. But I'll get around to doing that by the end of this week, that's for sure. And speaking of things I have to get done by the end of the week, there's another thing I have to get done by Friday, the 30th, for some other thing which involves editing a video. For that one, it should be way easier. The video is only a minute long. But again, I'd rather do other stuff. So I guess there's some discipline that's been kind of lacking. Cut me some slack, I guess. I'm really just am gonna blame it on the semester ending that I haven't been able to do any of the things I've been wanting to do. Because, end of semester, there's so many exams and projects and whatnot you have to worry about. But we're finally on a clean slate. And all I know for sure right now is that I'm not getting 100% in physics, because I just submitted an assignment, which I'm pretty sure is the first grade of the new marking quarter. And I got a 12 out of 13 on it. It is practice prep grade, so it's in the smaller like homework category, but nonetheless, the most I'm getting is like a 99. I don't really care though, because as long as I have the 4.0 by the end of the quarter and the semester, I really, really don't care. So yeah, in general, the rest, like the other parts of my life, besides like my own endeavors, if that's what you want to call them, it's been okay. There's some things I want to change about my life, and I'm not gonna go in depth here because I don't think you guys need to know that much, or it's like just something I don't want to share on here. But just know that I don't know. I guess I'm not completely satisfied at the moment. I guess that's one way to put it. But things will change, or life will change, something like that. I don't know. We always get to this point in the episodes where I'm just like, I don't know, guys. I don't know what to talk about now. Like, we went through the good, the bad, and the buffalo, and I spoke a little bit about my life lately, so now we're just here. Because I always say this, and maybe it's because I always say it, but nothing really happens in my life. Like, nothing super interesting happens at all to me. And I'm really happy about that for the most part. Like, my life is peaceful because of it. But I wouldn't mind just a little bit something extra, like some sort of drama. Take that with a grain of salt because I'm not too sure how I want to word this. Because I don't want drama in my life. I think it would be better if I don't have any of that. But still, something more entertaining. Or maybe I just have to become a better speaker and find more things to say. But yeah, before recording this, I tidied up my room. And everything is pretty much in order. After this, I'm gonna finish my homework before editing. And then maybe by tomorrow, which is the 27th and Tuesday, I will have this uploaded because I don't have school tomorrow. I think I already said that. Yeah. I have been watching a lot of Manifest lately. I am just about to enter season 4, which I think is the final season. My thoughts right now, I can't even say anything because everything is a spoiler, but season 2 is my favorite so far. Season 3 kind of fell off. It's not like it's horrible, it's just season 2 is really, really good. And I don't think season 4 is going to be better than season 2, but you never know. Something else I've been doing, like yesterday, well, I started yesterday, was rewatching old Stampy videos. Because I am a sucker when it comes to like rewatching nostalgic stuff, or just rewatching like specifically Minecraft videos from like 10 years ago. Like Little Kelly and Little Carly and Dan TDM and obviously Stampy. Because right now I'm rewatching the entire like Den series, like Sky Den, Ocean Den, Cave Den, and Space Den. So I'm doing that right now. I think I'm like halfway through Sky Den, and I started somewhat like yesterday. I don't even know, but I'm using it as like a podcast instead of going on my phone or something. And I know that like replacing a screen with another screen isn't the most effective thing to do, but I think it's been going well. Like, anything is better than doom scrolling. So there's that. Entering semester 2, I've just been feeling a lot of relief and mostly at peace because right now it's like sort of the calm before the storm. And I don't want to say that because I don't want there to be a storm at all. Like, I prefer this to be 100% calm. But I guess more things are happening. I'll be staying after school more often soon. So the fact that I get to have this like 4 or 5 day weekend, maybe 6 day weekend, is just amazing. And I'm really excited for like the new semester in general. More so that like everyone's getting new classes. Well, not everyone, but our schedules are being swapped around a little bit. 3 of my classes changed, so I'm excited to see who my new classmates are, and even in my classes where I have, the same period as before, like who's gonna join, who's gonna leave, because that just leaves more room for new people. Not exactly new, because I know most people who are gonna be in my classes already. It's just maybe I'll become friends with some of them, or I don't know. You never know. Like new opportunities, maybe something to talk about here. Because I'm still trying to figure out like how private I want to be on here. I don't really want, like, obviously my name. I already have my age and my grade on here. But when it comes to, like, talking about people in my personal life, I'm not sure how far I want to go. Because obviously Crank and Yeb, they're already on here, so I'll talk about them as much as I want. But there's still the off chance where someone else from school finds this or is listening right now. And I don't want to, like, see something crazy. And, I don't know, because of that, something happens. Like, something bad. But, yeah. I guess, like, a big hope for this series is just I become a better speaker, or I learn how to vocalize my thoughts better. Because I think it's the fact that I'm talking to myself in my room right now that's what's making this so awkward for me, or that's why I'm stumbling on my words and I can't, like, speak very coherently. There's so much that I just want to improve, and I've been thinking about getting back into piano. Because I have a keyboard in my room, and right now it's just being, like, used as a desk, to be honest, to, like, just hold stuff. And I've been thinking, like, the amount of free time I've been having, maybe I should get back into piano and pick it back up. Because when I was a little, like, I think I started when I was 6, my mom put me into piano lessons, and I absolutely hated it. I hated every single second I had to do it. But at least I was, like, pretty good at sight reading, and I was somewhat far along. And then when I was finally able to quit, like, a little bit before COVID happened, like, I forgot everything. Like, I need to relearn how to sight read. I need to relearn, like, my muscle memory. And I sort of regret quitting because, I don't want to dwell on, like, what could have been, but, it's like, there's so much I could have been able to do. But that doesn't mean I can't, like, restart now. And I've actually been wanting to pick up the piano again since a couple years ago, I think, like 2023. And I think I sort of did for, like, a couple of days, and then I stopped again because school and other stuff, and I kind of don't want to. Like, I don't really want to put in the effort. But I'm thinking about it again, and I think just 10 minutes a day where I put in effort to do it will go very far. Because, 1% is still way better than 0%, of progress each day. And it'll start to add up. I guess something else I want to start doing again is watching TV shows, watching movies. Honestly, I want to start doing, like, everything ever, but I've already started doing that with Manifest, at least. And I started Love Through a Prism, which is very new on Netflix right now. And I watched, like, halfway through episode 1, and I just, like, didn't really have time to watch the rest of it, because I'm watching it in sub, and, like, it's original Japanese, because the dub doesn't sound very good right now. But I listened to, like, 2 seconds of it, I was like, hell no. So I'm watching in sub, and that requires me to actually, like, look at the screen, like, all the time, and, like, put 100% of my attention to it, which I should be doing already, but I'm not. So that will be for when I can give my 100% attention to, which is also why I haven't finished Severance yet, because that's another show where, like, you can't just not pay attention. Like, you have to be observant all the time, or otherwise you miss the important stuff, the details, and you won't understand what's going on. Because I remember one time, I was watching, I forgot the episode, but in season 2, it was a very important episode, where I was, like, doing my physics work while watching, so I was, like, half paying attention, half physics-y doing, and I finished the episode, and I was like, wow, that was kind of crazy. So I tell Crank and Yeb about it, and I completely, like, missed the entire message of the episode. I missed everything that happened, and they were so disappointed in me, but I was also, like, extremely out of it, so I was just like, wow, that's crazy, okay, like, I don't really care. And I still don't really care, but I think about that episode every now and then, and, like, what actually happened, and I'm like, damn, like, I kind of wish I experienced it to the fullest. But at least I know now that I should pay attention when watching Severance. So that's what I'll do when it's time to pick it back up. I'm, like, so bored today. I'm glad I finally got around to recording this, but there's other stuff I guess I have to do that I don't really want to do. There's so much I can and have to and will do, but there's nothing I want to do, if that makes sense. Like, my throat is already tired from talking this much already. And I swear it doesn't, like, get this bad when I'm talking to a friend, like, on the phone. But whenever I'm recording these, it's just, like, I get so tired. I need to start making these recordings, like, shorter. I remember last episode, episode 2 of Shulife, I said I was going to come back after some point, but I just never come back, and it's just like, I think it was 10 minutes of recording that I shortened down to, like, I think a minute or less. I don't really want to do the same thing again, but if I have to, I will, because there really isn't much to talk about. I mentioned a couple minutes ago that I have been rewatching Stampy, and rewatching him has given me some more motivation to record more abiYOU episodes. Not that much in terms of, like, editing them, but I feel just more motivated in general. You know, since replacing my laptop battery, rewatching old content, like, I just feel motivated in general. Question mark? I need to finish reading a couple of books. I have like $200 in library fines right now, and I really need to turn in my missing books, my overdue books, because I want to start getting new ones, like other stuff I want to read. Because one of my goals for this new year is to read like 100 books. I don't think I will be hitting 100 books, or, well, maybe I will, you never know. But in order to do that, I think I have to be able to go to the library and put books on hold. Because at the moment, you can't, for my library system, you can't put stuff on hold when you have, like, a bunch of fines. So, thankfully, I have, like, every single book I need to return, so I can go do that. It's just, like, I do want to finish at least, like, the current 2 that I'm reading right now. So I guess I'll get to that eventually. Maybe after this, I don't know. I don't want to just, like, drop the books in the middle of wherever I'm at in them and just, like, never pick it back up. So I'm going to force myself to finish it, whether I enjoy it or not. I don't know. I haven't really been doing too well with the, like, the phone music thing I was talking about in episode 1. In general, I haven't really been using my phone that much in school, so I guess that's an overall plus. But the music thing, I've just been listening to music with lyrics, like my usual playlist. And every once in a while, I'll put on the no lyric music. But part of the reason is, like, I'm pretty picky about, like, which music I want playing at certain times. I already went over this, and I said I would make playlists for certain, like, atmospheres and vibes, but I just haven't done that at all. That one I haven't forgotten. I just completely slipped my mind. It hasn't been a priority either, because there's bigger fish to fry. But I guess since there's, like, nothing to do, I guess I'll do it. That's why I've been saying this entire episode. Like, it's just been a bunch of, like, I guess, or, like, sure. I'm just, like, saying words for the sake of saying words, because even after speeding this up, I'm gonna be, like, what I'm trying to say is, like, right now, the video just ended, like, the recording just ended, but after I speed this up to, like, 1.2, there's gonna be extra, like, a few extra minutes left, so I guess I'll keep going for a few more minutes, and then whatever time is left of the recording is what's going to be left, and it's probably just going to be silence, but all of you should be used to that from me from now. I guess I'll just talk about what I hope to happen in February, because January is about to end. So February. Short month, that's for sure. I don't know what to expect, to be honest. It's probably going to be a bit busy. Yeah, I genuinely don't know. The only thing going for me is, like, the new semester. I have like a muddy feeling about February. Like nothing too bad or too good. It's just like kind of bleh. Like January in general hasn't been the best. Like it's been like I think there's been more downs than ups. I think February is like a middle point. I have pretty good feelings about March, April, and May, like the spring months. But those months are also gonna be my really busy ones. So we'll see. But February, nothing exciting happens in February apart from like my friends' birthdays. Oh, excuse me. But those are like in the mid section of the month. So yeah. I guess my prediction is that something will happen to me, like something actually major that I can talk on here about, or something that I'll be able to talk to Crank about, for example, because we don't, unless something like happens to either of us in our personal lives, like we don't have much to talk about. But I don't know. We will see what February has to hold, and I'll actually prepare my video better for next Shulife because this was not a good episode. So if you actually listen to the entire thing, you probably wasted like 30 minutes of your time, but that's okay. I hope to see you guys next week, and yeah, I don't know. Peace out.